Hey, it's February 2025, and you've been told via Instagram, via social media, that this is the best time to go to Thailand. And yeah, I can contest that. This is a good time to go, especially before the March burning season. Now, you know what's been on your mind. Hey, I want to go, I want to live there, I want to retire there, etc., etc. In today's video, we're going to be discussing these topics. I titled this video, Will Moving to Thailand Make You Happier? And that's for a reason, right? Because a lot of times in life, we see the good things, right? And we can let our emotions overshadow us and make decisions that we may not initially agree upon or later change our mind. Hello everyone, I want to say my name is Pay Me in Paella. I go by the same name on all social media platforms that I have, which is Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube at the moment. I'm looking at expanding, but we'll see what's going on with that. Now, in previous videos, I did say that I was going to consider stop using extra videos, talkovers, etc., but the weather in Las Vegas has been less than ideal, so I need some type of footage to release to you guys. So I do apologize about that, but we are now just about 6 weeks away from going to Thailand. So in this video, I wrote down a few ideas. First, I'm going to start about the dream versus the reality. When you're on Instagram, when you're on YouTube, all these different platforms, when you're hearing stories from your friends, you think of Thailand. The smiles, the beautiful people, cheap food. It's a vibe, right? Yeah, it's all nice. But nothing in life is perfect. And I wanted to make this video so you're equipped with the right information so you can make a great situation. Now, when you see the palm trees and the good vibes, that's cool, but just understand one thing I don't see in a lot of these YouTubers' videos is they don't mention the weather challenges. Thailand gets very hot, and I live in Las Vegas where it gets up to 120, so imagine me saying this, right? It's a different type of heat. It's disrespectful. I'm not complaining. I'm just bringing it to your attention. So when you move to Thailand or you visit Thailand, you won't be like, how come he didn't tell me about this? I'm telling you now so you can get equipped. It gets crazy hot. And the pollution gets bad as well. Just a week ago, Bangkok, the capital city of Thailand, announced they were giving people free transportation for a certain amount of time because the pollution was so bad. They're trying to get people off the road. And it's not even burning season yet. So just be note of that. A lot of people got like air filters, masks, things of that nature, try to combat it. But just know that Bangkok specifically, Thailand in general, has bad pollution. The north is even worse, but Bangkok specifically is one of the top 10 cities in the world as far as bad pollution. Now, another thing you may realize when you're there is the culture shocks and adjustments. I looked at my audience, I'm reading the comments, I'm responding to messages, and I can say the majority of my audience seems to come from English-speaking countries. Why do I say that? Because in Thailand, even though English is becoming more popular, just know it's not the native tongue there, right? So that alone can make it so you run into certain differences when you're trying to explain things. I'll give you an example. My last visit there, I met a local, we were hanging out, blah, 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 good vibes. I respect this person. This person's cool. I'm not saying this in a bad way against them, but I quickly realized the English I was speaking versus their somewhat broken up English was different, right? There were times where, because of the language barrier, we had difficult times explaining each other. We used Google Translate, pointing at certain things, etc. But even then, you got to realize that if you're from Canada, UK, America, etc., you're getting taught English, but not only are you getting taught English, but you're getting taught a certain way. And you realize what I mean by that is if you're American, if you go to Australia, or if you're Australian and you go to Germany, both audience of people speak English, but the structure of the language is different. In certain cultures, they're more direct. And I feel like this has been my experience in Thailand. I'm not saying this in a negative way. I'm just trying to be as transparent as possible. The same individual I was speaking to you about when I was hanging out with them, they would say things directly, or here in America, we tend to use a little more sarcasm, jokey. You gotta understand that in different cultures, it's different. But hey, if you're equipped for that and you're used to traveling and being able to adjust to different people, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for you. But speaking of people, it brings me to the next point, the expat community. Now, my early videos, when I first started uploading, I believe it was last October when I made my first videos, you notice that I said when you meet other expats here from English-speaking countries, especially America, it's like 50-50. Like you'll get some that are kind of like open vibes, cool, chill, whatever, and the other half are kind of socially awkward. I think these are the people who felt some type of way about living in America, and maybe they didn't blend in, or maybe it wasn't for them, etc. Maybe they were considered an outcast where they're from, but you can just see the vibe is a little bit off. Nothing is wrong with going to another country if you feel it's a better fit, but I'm just saying, from what I noticed, some of these people seems like their social skills weren't that developed, right? Because when you go to different countries, especially if you're from what's considered more of a economically developed country, like, you know, Australia or America, etc., that can give you somewhat of a good look as far as how the people view you, right? So we just got to be cognizant of that. Now, to the next point, I want to talk about the financial appeal versus the reality. There is something called hitting costs, right? Things come up unexpected. There's certain areas you may go to, not just in Thailand, but just in traveling in general. When they see you're not from here, they may try to charge you. It's called like a tourist tax, you know, upsell items. You go to markets, they may, you know, try to charge more than what it actually costs. These are things you got to be careful of. It's always good to learn from the locals, make some local friends, so you know the ins and outs of the cities, and you're not on the outside, you're on the inside of what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? If you watch my videos, you can stay equipped and you know what I'm talking about. Now, speaking of watch my videos, I would appreciate it if everybody would hit the like, leave a nice little comment, share, and subscribe. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. As you know, once you reach 1,000 subscribers, you are at the highest tier when it comes to monetization. So I already have the other tier where people can leave donations, stickers, etc., things of that nature. But once I hit 1,000 subs, I will reach the final level of monetization. I can start getting paid, and this will help support my dream to travel the world, and I can continue to give you all this amazing content. I know y'all love the vlogs more than the voiceovers, so make sure you help a brother out. Send this video to many people, and let's keep it going. Now, with the keep it going part, we want to talk about a mental aspect. When you go to a foreign country, especially if it's your first time, there's like an iceberg that you could say, right? Imagine you're looking at a piece of ice that's in the water. You're only seeing the surface level. You're not seeing what's under it, what's on the water, etc. What I mean by that is you're going to go there. There's going to be ups and downs, smiles and frowns, and all type of turnarounds. But on a serious note, there's going to be moments where you have like a honeymoon phase. Oh, it's perfect. I love it out here, blah, blah, blah. But just be aware, just how you have those highs, there's going to be some lows. There's going to be times where the locals may upset you. There's going to be times where the dating scene may not be what you're used to. There's going to be times where there's hidden costs that come up, unexpected weather conditions. Things process a little bit slower because maybe you're from the UK, right? Maybe you're not used to a country that, you know, when it comes to the visa information, they're not as frequent to give you the information as the speed that you're used to. So that's something you got to be careful about. The next thing I'm going to talk about is more so the long-term happiness, right? This is the last topic. You know, you've been thinking about going to Thailand. I just want to prepare y'all so you don't think that Thailand is perfect, right? If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me, but I'm here to give you the ins and outs. Thailand, just like any other country, will have its moments of lowness to it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be aware that if you're running from something in your country, maybe you don't get enough attention in the dating scene. Maybe the locals in your neighborhood don't respect you. Maybe your money is not going as far as you want it to. So you're coming to Thailand so it can go a little bit further. I just want to let you guys know, if you're running from something you may need to face that first before you come to Thailand, right? Thailand is amazing, but I don't want you to try to think you're trying to escape something, right? I've been there mentally before in life where I'm trying to escape or run away from something, and it's better to handle it first and then handle your business. But that's all I gotta say. I want to say peace, love, and blessings, and y'all have an amazing day.